Hi, this is TJ with Piano Clubhouse. Today I'm going to explain to you HANON exercise number 1. Once you learn this video, learn how to do the HANON exercise, be sure to watch the next video, which is actually a play along where you can play along with it up to tempo. Right now I'm just going to break it down how to do it, specifically the technique with it. And then once we're done with that, then I recommend going to the next video where you can actually play along with me doing it at various speeds up to tempo. Okay, so let's get started. HANON exercises mostly are in the key of C, and number 1 is in the key. HANON exercise number 1 is in the key of C. This is middle C, but HANON exercises always start an octave lower than C. Okay, and so C, of course, is just all the white keys. We're not going to be using any black keys in HANON exercises. You start out in C position with your thumb on C and the other finger just next to them. For the pattern for this exercise is you play C, you actually skip a note, so we're going to skip this D, and then your second finger hits E, and then play all the rest of the fingers after that. Once you get to that pinky, come back, and your thumb is now on D. Because you skipped to that note at the beginning, your thumb will naturally kind of scoot over to the note it skipped. And then when your fingers come back down to the thumb, it's on a new note. And we start the pattern over again with the skip again. Always start with the skip. Go up to the pinky, and then when you come back down, your thumb is now on E. Take that skip, okay? And it goes up to the pinky, back down. And so you see the pattern is progressing you to the right of the piano, to the right, up the piano. As long as you do that skip in between your first and second finger, you'll always continue to progress to the right of the piano. So we're going to start on this C. You're going to keep doing the pattern. We're going to get to the octave C. From here, we're going to keep doing the pattern. And let me show you how we turn it around. So let's say we've done the pattern all the way up to here. The key here is when your pinky gets to G. Okay, that's your key note, is when you moved up 2 octave C's and your pinky hits G. And let me show you what, once you hit G, the pattern immediately reverses. So now the skip is in between your pinky and your ring finger. Skip, come down to your thumb, and then go back up. Now your pinky is in a new note, and skip to your ring finger. And now it's on E, skip to C. Okay, so now the skip is between these 2 fingers going this way down the piano, whereas when we're going to the right or up the piano, the skip was in between the first 2 fingers. Okay, so here's what happens. We're going to finish up going. Let's say we've done from here all the way up to here. We're almost to this G. Watch what happens when we get to the G and how I do the turnaround, how I change directions. As soon as my pinky hits that G, I'm going to immediately skip and continue down the keyboard. Now skip, okay? And we start the skip there, okay? The last thing I want to show you is, so let's say we're progressing back down the keyboard, back this way. To stop the exercise, when we're done with it, of course, we want to end up back here in this C position where we started from. The key again, the same thing as when your pinky gets to G, is when it's going to stop. So let's say we're going back down the piano here. Now you would naturally think, okay, pinky's on A now, we'll skip. You would naturally think that, hey, my thumb's on C, I should be done now, right? Not necessarily. Always keying off of where your pinky is. So your pinky, it just left A. So we're not done yet. Keep going with the exercise until your pinky gets to G. It's on G. Now we'll finish this up. And we end it when you get to E, then end on C. Okay? So let's do that last one again. G, then skip. You're going to go down to B, C, D, E, C, and that's how we end it, okay? So, again, it starts out, be sure you're skipping at the beginning, Your thumb's on a new note, then skip again. Let me go all the way up here. Let's pretend we're way up here now. And I'll show you the turnaround. Wait until that pinky gets to G. It's almost on F now. Once it hits the G, we're going to do the turnaround. We're going to immediately start it back in the reverse direction, in the reverse order. Skip. Now we're going in the reverse direction. Now we're skipping between the pinky and the ring finger. Okay? We do one more. So my hand is now progressing back down the keyboard. So let's pretend like we've gone way down here. We're almost down to the end. My pinky is now on, about to be on A. Remember, we need the key is to get my pinky to G, and that's when we'll end it. We're not done yet. Now this is the last one. This is my pinky hit G. Go to E, and then end it on C. E, C, and that's the end. Okay, that's a hand exercise for your right hand. The left hand is the exact same concept. The fingerings are just reversed. It starts out, this is where the right hand would start. The left hand is going to start an octave lower than this. Skip between the fifth and the fourth finger, the pinky and the ring. Skip. Okay? Same thing. We're going to go 2 octaves. Let's pretend like we've gone all the way up here. We're going to keep going until your thumb, because your thumb is on the furthest right, wait till your thumb gets to this G. Okay? It's on F now. We're going to turn around immediately as soon as it hits that G. And here's the turnaround. Now the left hand is skipping between the pointer and the thumb. Okay? So it's going to go down the keyboard, down the keyboard, down the keyboard, and the exact same thing as the right hand. The key is when this thumb gets to G is when we stop. Okay, not when the pinky gets to C, but when the thumb gets to G. So let's start from here. It's on A. Even though the pinky is about to hit C, we're not done yet. We got to go one more till the thumb gets to G. It's on G now. Finish this progression up. Get to E, and then hit E, C, and we're done. Okay? Practice it first with the right hand. Get the right hand proficient doing it, then the left hand, and then ultimately we want to be able to do it at the same time, such as this. Okay? You see they're both skipping on these first notes. Right there's the skip with both hands. Here's a skip with both hands. Okay? And so we're going to do that all the way up. We'll do it past this C into the next octave. Let's say we're right here. Let's practice the turnaround, the reverse. That's F. We need to do one more until we get to G. Once we hit G, immediately reverse the direction. Now skip. Now we're going back down the piano. And skip. Okay, so we're going to go down the piano, not to pass this octave. Let's say our hands are on B. Not done yet. This is the last one here because we just hit G. Go to E and then end up on C. E, C. Okay. That is how you do the hand exercise number 1. Be sure to go to the next video, the second video, where you can now play along with me up to speed. We'll do it at about 3 or 4 different tempos. And you can kind of hear what those speeds are and practice along with me, okay? This has been TJ with Piano Clubhouse. Thanks for watching.